Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Brie.
And I'm Tori.
Today we are here to react to xikers' new album, House of Tricky, Trial and Error. We have all of the songs in the album today except We Don't Stop because we reacted to that music video like the day after it came out, I think.
The
day of,
it was
but
within,
like later. Yeah. Within 24 hours of it coming out, I believe. So that one will not be in this video, but we do have all of the other songs from what looks like the intro all the way to the last one. Which, what was the name of that song? I thought it was interesting to end the song with Break a Leg. So
a lot of the songs in this were on the titles and they're
had some very interesting
Red
titles.
Sun, Supercalifragilistic, Jelly,
every flavored jelly,
Bean, every
no,
flavored.
It didn't say bean.
Birdie Bots,
no,
every
it did not say that. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and dive into this album. I'm just going to go ahead and say pause warning just in case so that we can process and break down lyrics if we feel like we need to. We've already talked about this a couple of times just between the two of us, but we really like the album design, the album art, which is very much like a sort of like one of those, it's like a floppy disk or like a, one of those. But I like that it's called time, or it says time capsule over here on the side. So
I want to scan it.
I know. I want to know. Anyway, so this is Trial and Error. This, I assume, is an intro because it was only about 35 seconds and did not have any sort of lyrics is what it looked like. And then we have lyric videos for all of the other songs. So thank you very much for being here, and let's go ahead and get into it.
It very much sounds like video game, like. Whispering louder. All right, it does literally gives me off like old school like or arcade game like.
It's like a mix of like arcade game, and then I also felt like those kind of carnival vibes again that they've done. That just that sort of like tricky playfulness that, of course, that they play on. But yeah, it very much started like old school video game. I like that. Okay, so then we would have We Don't Stop, and then now it's Red Sun. Ooh, nice pictures. I like those.
Okay, so I feel like it's gonna be a theme. This music, the music's giving me arcade.
Well, I mean, we do start with that disc, so it's very like electronic, sort of techno.
That like glitch almost noise.
Okay.
Who's gonna get that trophy?
Oh, the guitar.
Yeah. They're aggressive in this. They're it's so aggressive. It's so aggressive. And like the growl that Minjae had with his,
I feel like I keep being attacked. Like since the second Minjae opened his mouth, I feel like I'm getting growled at, and I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry. I feel like I should apologize. Fake syndrome.
all of them. Oh, okay.
Outside is CG.
Love. just like everybody rapping in this song? Ooh.
Oh, I like that layer. There's ad-libs in the back.
Ooh.
Feels like they're doing like this.
I know. Y'all are making it pop. Oh.
It's rising.
Oh.
Knowing them, this would have a sick dance break. Ooh. They sure do know how to end a song. That's one of the things about, like, they have like multiple switch ups in a lot of their songs, but by the end they just like give it everything, and they're like, just leave everything on the floor before the song just drops.
That was so in your face, and I absolutely loved it.
Oh my god, that was so
That
aggressive.
was definitely a hype song.
I felt like I couldn't catch my breath because I felt like they were right here, like, hey.
Hype vibe song, hype vibe with the guitar and the
and the like. That sort of electronic sound kind of like stayed throughout the whole thing, and they just kind of amped it up in different ways. And I liked that a lot too.
I thought for a second we were just gonna get nothing but rap, which would have been fine as well. And then we had a couple,
like 99%.
It was,
yeah.
and then as soon as I said that, then there were a couple. There was started singing a little bit. I was like, oh, okay.
And even then, the singing was still like some sort of like a melodic
Yeah,
rap.
yeah.
Like they just were like, we're not backing off.
No,
Not
it wasn't.
once.
I loved it.
Yeah. And so I feel like a lot of you mentioned, and we don't stop, that a lot of it was like trying to find the reality of everything, or like breaking through and finding reality. I kind of felt that a little bit in here of like, we're the OG, everything else is CG, we're the real ones, which kind of I feel like goes a lot with what they've been saying of like, we have our own unique lane and we're not going to conform to anything. And I felt like a lot of this was like, everybody else is fake and sleeping and doing all of that. We're the ones that are the OG, we're the real ones because we're xikers, and that's it. And they even like, I love when they name drop themselves in a song. That gets me.
The distorted at the end almost sound like
Yes.
it was like that different character almost.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we've got Supercalifragilistic, which I find interesting that it's
But no expialidocious.
that too. But then I start getting whispered at. Yeah, I was gonna say, find it odd that it's not Supercalifragilistic Like, where's the expialidocious?
They don't need that. You
They
only
don't
need
need it.
supercalifragilistic.
All I can think of is like, I've only ever been able to spell it SUPERCALIF, and then I stop there, like based on the Mary Poppins song. I've never been able to go past that.
Oh. I don't ever try to spell it. Do you use it often, day to day?
Yeah. It just pops in my head and I want to know the whole song and I can't. Regardless, I'm about to get a new song for Supercalifragilistic. And from that whispering, I'm very excited to hear what this is going to be. And where we're going with this, I also really love these pictures. They look very vibrant. I was going
to say the colors.
Oh, cute. I pressed play, I swear.
More of that sound. Oh. back and forth. Laugh.
No, I'm sorry.
Are they writing it?
Why did at me?
Are they riding the beat? I just feel like they're taking. I feel like they're just flying around.
And a little like, just as little goblins, just. I can't seem to press play.
It's like a motor.
I love it. I have a new goal in life. It's to learn that without having to read the lyrics. All that repetition and everything.
Oh, that
was
entire
so
section.
fun. Oh my god. Oh, I love that. I'm going back. Okay.
Like you just gotta count yourself. You get to learn how to get like. Okay,
it's 3 times
you gotta
for
do it
this
slow.
one.
So count it slow, and then
Because I was reading it and doing it, but like I need to learn that. Oh, that was so much fun. I love it. I'm dizzy. I was like, I feel like I'm at a club just dancing.
Oh.
He said what? Heck yeah, he did.
Very mesmerizing. Ooh, front roll. More.
What is this?
Oh.
Ooh, the layer.
Oh,
Okay,
the ad-libs. Okay. Ah.
So sorry. Stop it. They're gonna make me cough and have my cough flare up because I can't catch my breath. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have fun every single time I listen to that song.
You mean this
Without
album?
a doubt. The whole album for sure. I loved the catchiness of that though. Like all of the repetition, I just
Yeah,
it made my brain really happy.
That was a lot of fun. Their song, like so far this album, there's just feels like a lot of movement, which I guess makes sense with their whole like concept and storyline that we've seen so far, that it's just they're constantly searching, going from one place to the next. I liked the reference to the multiverse in here, so it almost makes me wonder if that's what, because we're breaking through dimensions and we're going through, I guess, different places
to find our, I don't know if it's like to find our path or just to kind of keep moving forward regardless of what's happening.
Have fun.
And having fun while you're doing it. The song to me felt like a lot of fun. It felt very much like it's kind of similar to the other ones of like, we're a lot of fun and you should come join us because we are who we are and we're not going to apologize for that. It felt very unapologetically like this is just us, because they talked about like we're loud, we go crazy with our music, we just dance all the time. And it's very mesmerizing. You'll like it when you're over here with us. I felt very much like I could picture a big giant like club scene of like a bunch of people just like fist pumping into the air, but like while you're like kind of mesmerized and dizzy by all of like the good feelings and the good vibes that you have. That's kind of what this made me
feel,
like picture and feel. I liked that a lot.
We're also hearing that like other voice again in this song, the deep, darker one. I can't remember.
Very deep.
Because it's been a bit. I'll have to like go back and watch, because I not watch. They have the intros from like the other albums where they tell the actual story about like this whole trickster and everything like that. So I don't know if that's who that's supposed to like represent or what.
They're tricking them to like, hey, follow us here. Regardless, I'm following and I'm mesmerized and I'm dancing.
Supercalifragilistic. Oh, also I really liked in this like the way they had like, it's like they go like, I don't know how to explain it with their voices.
The slide,
maybe.
Yes.
Is that so? It's exactly what I do with my hands.
Yes, it's a slide.
It's like wee. Yes. There was a lot of that in this that I really liked.
Yes. And I think I said this in the We Don't Stop music video, but I just really can picture them in the studio just giving every song, especially their big like pump up hype ones, like just giving it everything and having the best time. Like when you hear Sumin's ad libs or you hear like Yechen and his attitude, like I can just picture them living their best lives when they record this. I hope that's what's happening because I feel like that's what you feel.
There's so much personality.
Yes.
And like
it's very colorful.
And yeah, in each of their like voices or their raps or anything, there's so much like it's like attitude and personality.
Yes.
And it's like they've got that down like that.
And it's all very different, but at the same time they all go so well together. And I love it. Okay. So now we have
Party Bots, every flavor jelly bean.
Yes. Stop. I swear I keep trying to pause
piano?
Every flavor jelly. I'm trying to like anticipate what the song is going to be about, and I'm stumped.
Shots. No, I'm just kidding.
Every flavor jelly.
Yeah. It's already playful.
What?
What, y'all? The music? Pop.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I read vanilla something and then I stopped looking because I was having too much fun. Sumin is really standing out to me on this album so far. I just look with his playfulness, his ad libs and stuff that maybe I just didn't particularly notice before because we've still been learning them. But I've been having a lot of fun with all of their lines, but I think his have been jumping out at me. Hey. What is that? The tinkling sound? Yeah.
The triangle. I don't know if that's what it is. That's what it. Also, Hyunwoo has been standing out to me a lot too. I feel like
I've noticed Jinshik a lot more than I think normally too.
Ooh, this is so. I know.
I mean, so you keep dancing. Did you hear how the track changed for him? It just like got all playful for Yechen.
And that's why I was dancing. All of a sudden, I'm dancing the whole way through. Honestly,
My jelly.
I know. We go. Oh, is he going? Oh, it's the best.
Hey, Hunter.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay.
Use them track. Oh, I thought for sure it was gonna come back in. It did. That just took me. We're in Willy Wonka's factory right
I
now.
feel like they're just walking away and it's just still playing. What in the Willy Wonka?
We were in Willy Wonka's factory then. Just then. All right.
I have questions.
Shut.
Every flavor jelly. I mean, when they said every flavor, no kidding. We talked about like vanilla, marshmallow, all sorts of different things. About how very addicting it is, and to come keep trying it because you like the way that it makes you feel. Yes, but it is dangerous. So
Look, if they are a flavored jelly, I would definitely be addicted.
I don't know if this is same whatever flavor jelly except boogers. I don't want that one.
This isn't Barty Bots, every flavor jelly beans.
They said every flavor. I think every flavor is on the
but
table.
It's jelly,
here.
not a jelly bean.
I don't see the difference. Regardless,
jelly in it.
I don't know if this is in reference to like the fact that like once you start, if it's like a kind of playful thing of like once you start listening to us, you can't stop because we're very addicted. We have our own flavors, our own color. Basically, like anybody could try it and like it regardless of like certain tastes. Or if it's kind of playing on that trickster vibe again of like trying to entice you in with different flavors, like something for everyone. And then you're stuck, you're addicted, it's dangerous, but you don't want to leave because there's every flavor.
Why not both?
Could also be both. But so I kind of kept going back and forth with those two ideas while I was listening to it. But regardless, I have eaten every flavor jelly. I'm here. I'm staying. I don't care if it's dangerous. Here we are.
So I guess instead of saying, what did I say? They have personality. They have such flavor. They each have so much flavor.
They do.
They corrected me. They said, don't say personality, say flavor.
When they broke it down at the end and we went like totally different and we went super like melodic and slow, that to me felt like when you try one for the first time and all your senses are like, whoa.
Are we tripping?
I felt like
There's colors everywhere. That's sugar.
So I liked that though. I liked that kind of switch up.
I just liked every song so far on this album.
I know this album they're just absolutely killing this whole album.
I feel like
they have done it every time. And that's one of the things I love about xikers is they're just so very themselves and very colorful in their own lane. But this album is another example of that.
Which I think is fun because I liked We Don't Stop, but I feel like I'm liking the B-sides even more.
Mm-hmm. And I can also see where We Don't Stop fits in with these in a way that
It does. They all sound like a very similar, like the theme, like they have that, like that techno-y, the electronic type music, and they're all very much hype and kind of aggressive in a way. This one had more of a...
What was that? Like, sort of like...
I don't know.
It's almost like a central sort of just like,
I know. Hey.
Okay.
It's like you and you're just looking at a plate full, like just a giant like jelly on like a table, and you're like, you're wobbling like jelly.
My jelly. Anyway, okay. So now we have the last one, which is Break a Leg.
Don't do that.
Which is interesting to me because, yes, you say break a leg as like good luck, but when I was in musical theater, that was like, don't say that. That was banned. Because the minute you said break a leg, like that was like wishing bad luck on everyone. And so I find that really interesting.
We're trying to...
Are we doing the punk rock vibe all of a sudden?
Yeah, I was going to say, are they trying to wish bad luck upon us?
Garage band punk rock. I don't know. I don't know if it's like good luck or if it's like a...
Just kidding. I feel like it, from like how we've seen so far on this album, I feel it's more of a like the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
That we're gonna go hard.
Oh, I love it. I'm loving this.
Drums. Okay.
Okay, zoom in.
Woo.
You hear those vocals? Oh, yeah. Pretty. Gorgeous.
Right, with like the distorted like
I know,
guitar in the back.
Hit something really hard and
they made the guitar almost sound a little bit more like electronic, like in the back, just for this part right here. Or warped.
Oh, they're shredding that.
Ooh.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Hold on, before we break it back down.
This whole
break a 밤이 새도록 뛰어 all night long 새벽을 뚫고 달려
Oh. How fun! What a great song to like end the album on, because it was slightly different than like the sound of the rest of the album, with, like you said, the more like punk rock type or rock, like that kind of vibe. It was less like techno or electro than the other songs, but like it also felt kind of more freeing.
It felt, yes.
And so I feel like it almost is like, all right, it was a good way to like end the album and like prime for like the next.
That was a really good way to word that. I went to this line. I'm glad I found it. I really liked Yaten's line here about like, this is not a dream, even if it hurts a little. Like you said, very freeing of like, let's just keep running. Let's just keep going. There's nothing holding us back, even if there's some negativity that comes with it. Just like, this is our reality. This is what we've been trying to achieve. So like, just keep going.
I was gonna say, it was very much keep going, break, like that's the break a leg, keep at it type.
You got this, sort of. I really liked it. I'm having a really hard time because at first I was gonna say like I felt like I leaned toward Supercalifragilistic a little bit more, and then
this song came?
Well, no, and then it just the rest of the album, and like, I mean, even Red Sun I really liked as well, and it's just like, it's one of those albums where I think personally, how do you pick a favorite song? And if you have a favorite, then there's nothing wrong with that, but like personally, I thought maybe I would like be leaning towards one more than the other, just in the progression of how we were going, and then now I'm just like, I don't.
For me, it'd be one of those where, like, first listens are always kind of hard for me to decide, though. So every now and then it's like, oh, that's the song. But for me, when it's like a first listen, it's always like, we listen to it, especially since we're reacting, we listen to it with the intention of like understanding as best as we can, and like hearing the music and hearing what's going on and reading the lyrics. So sometimes it's hard to just like completely vibe out. So like most of the time, I mean, we really like what we listen to. So it's not like, but when we're just sitting there, especially even if I wasn't reacting, every time I've ever listened to a song for the first time, most of the time I'm like, I have to hear the album and the songs multiple times for me to actually be like, you know what, this one's the one that I keeps getting stuck in my head, and I keep replaying. So I have a hard time a lot of the time just picking out a song like instantly. It happens, but most of the time it takes me a while to listen, which is a good thing, because that means, especially with this one too, I really like all of the songs in this album, like a lot. So it probably will take me a while to actually figure out which one would be my favorite if I have one on this album.
I can just tell this is one of those albums where I don't know that I'm going to have one.
Yeah.
And that's fine. And end up having one is fine. But like this one, I was like, for sure, yes, I'm going to lean towards this one more. And then it was like, nope, just kidding. Okay, I give up.
I'm tired.
I give up.
I think it could be situational.
I feel like this is a type of song I would want to listen to in certain moments, whereas like some of the others would be different. And I mean, that's like that every flavor jelly, like whenever you're feeling a certain flavor.
Nice tie-in. Good job.
It's a really awkward handshake,
really
regardless. Because I thought she was going to psych me out, and so I didn't fully believe it.
Psycher!
That's what
you said psych, and that was, yep.
We're going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you.
No fun, please.
Let us know what you think of the album. I'm very curious, like what songs that you're leaning towards, or like how you feel about the album as a whole, or just how amazing that they did on this entire album. So let us know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video with us. We love you so much, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.